Hey, babe. Today is our wedding at last.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel nervous.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime spotlight after all. Honestly, I've been nervous since yesterday.
Are you already on your way to the venue?
I left home a little while ago. I'm in the car now.
Got it. I'll be leaving in a bit too.
Okay, see you at the venue.
By the way, honey, everything's gonna be okay today, right?
Okay with what?
Those two,
Huh?
George and Ivan, the troublemakers. Remember how they got kicked out trying to pull a nasty surprise at our classmate's wedding? I hope everything's fine this time. Well, since they caused trouble last time, we didn't invite them to our wedding. But it's a local event, so they might have heard details like the date and place. I'm a bit worried.
Oh, those two. I made it clear to them not to do any surprises or side performances without my permission.
Well, if that's the case, then it should be fine. But are you really sure? I'm just worried they might be up to something behind your back.
I'm sure. You're being too paranoid.
I don't know. They seemed pretty smug after getting kicked out last time. Honestly, I don't think they have learned their lesson.
They must have by now. Babe, don't stress too much or think about canceling the wedding, okay?
Of course not. If everything's fine, there won't be any cancellations.
We've invited a lot of relatives and friends. Canceling suddenly would be a disaster.
I understand.
See you at the venue.
Okay, see you later.
Hey, Sandy. Long time no see. It's George, Nathan's friend. You remember me, right? Huh? You don't remember giving me your number? Well, we'll sort that out later. Haha. I guess you'll see this message after the reception's over. That's why I'm texting you now. Haha. Get this. Ivan and I aren't invited, but you know what? We successfully snuck into the venue and are hiding somewhere inside now. You see, we really wanted to be at your wedding. Haha. It's a shame we weren't invited, but we're not ones to give up that easily. Last night, Nathan said we could do a little surprise, so we planned it out. We're going to do something amazing that'll make everyone happy and liven up the wedding. Nathan told us don't overdo it, but that basically means go big, right? Haha. Okay, let me tell you the whole plan. First, we got hold of staff uniforms to sneak into the venue. How did we do that? It's a secret. Next, we'll hide backstage at the reception and wait for the perfect moment to make our entrance. What we'll do is a surprise for later. If it works, everyone's going to burst out laughing for sure. Anyway, it's about time. Look forward to our surprise attack. Can't wait to see your shocked face. Well then, catch you later. Man, that reaction was priceless, haha. Seriously, you've got the potential to be a comedian. That was hilarious. Grabbing you from behind and shoving your head into the wedding cake was exactly as planned. But tripping on your dress and face planting into the floor with cake raining down? That was totally unexpected. This isn't a comedy sketch, you know. Well, the surprise was a huge success. Consulting with the groom beforehand was the key to success. But seriously, your face was the best, haha. All the guests were laughing, so planning the surprise was definitely worth it. Well, you falling wasn't part of the plan, but it made it even funnier in the end, haha. I wish I had taken a picture of your face at that moment. This is what makes surprises so much fun, right? Anyway, thanks to us, your wedding became a memorable one. Don't forget to thank Nathan for inviting us. Well then, our job here is done, so we're out. Ah, that was so much fun. Haha. Babe, where are you? Your mom dragged you out of the hall and you disappeared. To the dressing room? Surely you're not that upset about that little incident, right? Well, it was unexpected that you'd end up with your wedding dress covered in cake, though. But hey, that was a surprise that made everyone happy. Haha. I mean, you really fell spectacularly. Diving headfirst into the wedding cake, messing up your hair and dress, total chaos, haha. And your expression? Man, your wide-eyed confusion exceeded expectations. But seriously, calling off the wedding over this is overreacting, you know? Anyway, change quickly and get back here. Everyone's waiting. Let's get the reception back on track. Babe, seriously, enough already. How long are you going to sulk in the dressing room? Getting seriously mad over a surprise? Not cool at all. Things were really getting lively, so snap out of it and come back happy. Hey, how long are you going to stay upset? It was your fault for falling and getting your wedding dress dirty, right? Besides, you were going to change into another dress right after, so it's no big deal. Change the dress and fix your makeup and hair quickly. You're keeping the guests waiting, inconveniencing the venue staff. Hurry up.
Nathan, do you really think we can continue with the wedding like this?
Why not? Of course we can. You're not suggesting we cancel, are you?
What about the wedding dress you guys messed up so badly?
Clean it up, and everything will be fine. Come on, everyone's waiting, so hurry back.
The wedding is canceled.
What?
And also, I'm divorcing you.
What? Divorce? What are you talking about?
I'm leaving with my parents now. Bye.
Wait, babe. Sandy, do you know what you've done?
Nathan, what's wrong?
You've gone too far. Turning my friends over to the police just because of a little cake mess?
Of course. They caused me so much trouble.
Trouble? It was just a little surprise, right? And it was my buddies who did it. As my wife, show a little more tolerance and just laugh it off. Plus, canceling the wedding because of your selfishness? We'll have to return the gifts now. It's like flushing 40 grand down the toilet for the wedding expenses.
I'm sure you heard from my lawyer, but I had a concussion when I fell.
Huh? But you were replying to my texts normally, weren't you? You told me you were canceling the wedding and getting a divorce. What's that all about?
My mom typed the messages for me. My head was spinning and I couldn't move.
What?
I also sprained both ankles. And the rental wedding dress had its skirt cut by the cake-cutting knife I was holding at that time. If I had been a little less careful, I could have been seriously injured. Do you really think the reception could continue after that? You're the one who threw away $40,000.
What the heck? You went through all that? I was just trying to entertain everyone.
Entertain? Are you kidding me? According to my mom, everyone was horrified. The only ones who enjoyed that tacky surprise were you and those two idiots.
Babe, please, let's talk this over. I don't want our marriage to end like this.
I don't care. I've already made up my mind. You have no idea how painful that surprise was for me. I have no intention of staying married to you.
Oh, come on. You know I never meant to hurt you.
I'm definitely getting a divorce.
No, please, wait. Hey, Sandy. Don't ignore me, babe.
Could you please stop calling me babe?
Geez, we're married. Of course I call you babe.
Married? We've already filed for divorce, right? We're almost strangers.
I'm not convinced. I only thought of the surprise for you. But you got my two buddies in trouble. And on top of that, you're demanding a divorce and compensation. Plus, why do I have to bear all the expenses of the wedding you canceled?
You knew I didn't want those two to come to the wedding, and you didn't even check what kind of surprise it was and just allowed it.
If I knew the content, it wouldn't have been a surprise anymore.
That's not the point. Suddenly, two men popped out of an unexpected place and grabbed the back of my head. At that moment, I couldn't understand what was happening. In the middle of the wedding, with everyone's attention on me, suddenly being attacked, and then being slammed into the wedding cake? I could hear laughter around me, and I felt a mix of embarrassment and humiliation tearing at my heart. After that, I tried desperately to stand up, but the hem of my dress got in the way.
So if you had held on firmly, it wouldn't have been such a fuss.
Wearing an unfamiliar long dress and wearing high heels? Do you think a woman can win against two adult men who attack her by surprise?
No, they weren't really trying to attack you either. If you wanted to, you could have pushed their hands away.
Do you really think I had the chance? Wedding dresses are hard to move in, and high heels make it hard to balance. And revealing a face covered in cake in front of everyone? Do you understand how humiliating that was for me?
But that was just a surprise, you know?
Surprises aren't supposed to be like that. If you meant to surprise someone but ended up hurting them, that's just violence.
Calling it violence is too much.
In fact, I got a concussion and sprained both ankles. Thinking back on that day still tightens my chest. Why do I have to go through such a miserable experience in my once-in-a-lifetime stage? It left an indelible scar on my heart.
Oh, come on.
In that situation, you were laughing along with those two idiots and not even trying to help me.
I didn't expect it to be such a big deal.
It's unimaginable, right? The idiots messed up at another wedding before, remember? Back then, it was prevented. But what they were planning was absolutely appalling. That's why we agreed not to invite them to our wedding, right? So why did you allow them to enter the venue? Why did you leave the dangerous surprise unchecked?
Well, that's...
That's what?
That's...
What is it?
Well,
See? You can't even say anything. It's only natural that I want a divorce, don't you think? Do you understand why you have to bear all the expenses of the wedding? Why I demand compensation? And why they got in trouble? Don't say you don't understand.
There's a chance to rebuild.
That's impossible.
Wait, Sandy, I'm sorry.
It's too late to be sorry now.
Our marriage has just begun. I don't want it to end like this.
No, it's already over.
Sandy.
Goodbye.
Sandy, how have you been? You haven't forgotten about me, right? It's been 3 years since we last messaged like this. A lot has happened since you left me. At first, I couldn't believe it at all. That you would really leave me like that. After the wedding, even my friends and family were disappointed in me. I deeply regretted what I did. I wanted to apologize so many times and start over. So, I want another chance. I've heard rumors that you're getting married to someone new. And today you're having a wedding. I know the location of the venue too, from friends. So I've made up my mind. I'm coming to pick you up right now, and I'm going to remarry you. This time, I'll make you happy, so wait for me. Where are you, Sandy? I came all this way to pick you up. Maybe I got the wedding date wrong. Darn it, what's going on? I wore a tuxedo and came to the wedding only to be stood up. Why aren't you the bride? Isn't it supposed to be your wedding at YouTube Hotel today? Hey, answer me. Sandy, please just give me a call. I've been searching around YouTube Hotel this whole time. I can't find you anywhere. Maybe you're hiding somewhere out of shyness. You're actually really happy that I came to get you, right? I knew it. Haha. You couldn't forget about me. I've been thinking about remarrying you all this time too. Listen, we can start over right now. I promise to make you happy. Anyway, please tell me where you are.
What are you up to, huh?
Oh, you finally replied.
I'm really busy right now.
Doing what? Where are you anyway?
I'm in the middle of a wedding.
Yeah, right. I didn't see you at the venue.
Huh?
It's at YouTube Hotel, isn't it?
Yeah, but YouTube Hotel in Paris, you know?
What? Paris? They have it there too?
Did you check the hotel's website?
Darn it, it's overseas. I thought it was here. But why are you having the wedding all the way in Paris?
Ever since the disastrous wedding with you, I've been scared to live in the same country as you. I quit my job and moved here, started over from scratch, and got married to a guy who helped me at that time.
What? Why? I still love you.
I can't believe those words at all.
Come on.
And being loved by the person who made a fool of me at the wedding doesn't make me happy at all.
I told you I didn't mean it.
You didn't mean it, but that makes your actions even more despicable, unforgivable, and scary.
Sandy.
You just thought that getting back together with me would restore your ruined reputation, didn't you? There's no way. I don't need you in my life.
Wait.
Don't ever contact me again.
Hold on. I have a favor to ask.
I've been saying I'm not going to get back with you.
Not that. Could you lend me some money?
Are you crazy?
I thought it was your wedding, so I rushed in wearing a tuxedo. But it turned out to be a stranger's wedding. I'm being sued for damages for ruining it.
You're always causing trouble at weddings. You really don't learn, do you?
I had no choice. I thought I could get you back. After divorcing you, I had to pay compensation and cover all the wedding costs. I borrowed money and somehow managed to pay it off. And now I'm facing another compensation claim. So could you lend me some money, even just a little? I'll definitely pay it back later.
Why are you asking me? Don't you have close friends you can rely on? The idiots who planned that stupid surprise at the wedding.
Oh, George and Ivan. They're unreliable.
Why?
Both of them are currently unemployed. After the incident with the surprise, they were arrested and had to quit their jobs. And even though they tried to find new jobs, they couldn't get hired anywhere. They ended up becoming shut-ins. I haven't seen them much lately.
That's unfortunate.
Because of you turning them into the police, their lives got messed up.
It's not my fault. After my wedding was ruined, my life was messed up too. What goes around comes around, you know?
I've been cut off by my parents and relatives. All my friends except George and Ivan left me. I'm really alone now. Come on, do something about it, we were married once, right? Please? Hey, why aren't you reading my messages? Sandy.
I blocked Nathan and haven't contacted him since then. According to my friend, after inadvertently ruining a completely unrelated couple's wedding, he was reportedly sued for about $80,000. I was dumbfounded at the unexpected amount. The wedding he ruined was said to have been for the daughter of some big company's CEO. They invited a lot of guests, so I guess he got what he deserved. At that time, he quit his regular job and was living on part-time work, so he had to take a loan. I heard he borrowed from a shady place. Rumor has it that due to not being able to pay back the debt on time, he was taken away in a white wagon one day and hasn't been seen by anyone since. As for me, I'm enjoying a happy newlywed life with my second husband. I suffered such a horrific experience at my first wedding that it left me with lasting trauma. If I had stayed with Nathan, I don't think I could have been happy. So now I am grateful to the two idiots who destroyed the wedding. Mom? What's going on here? Explain this to me.
What? I'm busy right now.
My closet is almost empty. Where did all my clothes go? I have nothing to wear to my friend's wedding tomorrow.
Oh, that? I threw out your clothes.
What? You threw them out? Why would you do something like that without telling me?
I can't believe someone as unattractive as you has friends who would invite you to their wedding. Oh, I bet your friends are all overweight and unattractive too. Birds of a feather flock together, as they say.
Why did you throw away my stuff without asking?
Because you still haven't left the house, and I did it to punish you. I gave you $10,000 to leave, so get out already.
But I said I needed a little more time. I'll be out in 2 months.
You've always been such a loser. You're ugly, dumb, and so different from Rainey. Are you really sisters? You don't look alike at all. Maybe you were switched at birth in the hospital. The thought that an ugly girl like you is my child gives me chills.
You don't have to be so mean. I didn't choose to be born with this face.
Ugh. Just talking to you makes me feel sick. Oh, right. You mentioned something about a wedding dress.
I don't have anything to wear. It's my best friend's wedding from high school.
If you don't have anything, just borrow something from Rainey. You're sisters, after all. Oh, wait. Silly me. Normal sisters can share clothes, but you're too fat to fit into her clothes.
How much more do you plan to bully me?
Don't say such awful things. You're not just ugly in the face. You're ugly in your attitude too. Honestly, I wish I could cut ties with a daughter like you. It's so depressing having you in the house all the time.
I want to leave this house as soon as possible too.
Then leave.
Just give me 2 more months. Then I'll leave and never come back.
You'll just come back asking for money.
Have I ever done such a thing? I've been working part-time since high school and never asked you for a penny. Rainey never worked and still got an allowance. The $10,000 this time is the first and last money I'll ever ask from you.
Rainey is beautiful and charming, so everyone loves her. Even Grandma always gave her better Christmas gifts.
That's because you told her I was a bad kid. You said I was a troublemaker, so I don't deserve gifts. I wasn't your child anymore. I never did anything wrong, but you said I stole from a store.
Did I say that? I don't remember at all. You're probably just making it up. Seriously,
Your personality is questionable. An ugly girl with delusions? That's quite something. Enough. Nothing I say gets through to you. So what about your friend's wedding? It's tomorrow, right? You can't go, can you? I can't afford to rent a dress, so I'll have to miss it. Oh? Then you have no plans tomorrow? No, I was really looking forward to it. Rainy's fiancé is coming over tomorrow afternoon, so clean the house. She and I will be at the salon. Make sure everything is spotless. What? She's getting married? No one told me. Why should we tell you? It's none of your business. And stay out of sight in the afternoon. Why? I want to meet her fiancé. No way. We can't let him know someone as ugly as you is part of the family. Geez. We can't let him know we have such a disgrace in the family. That's ridiculous. Even Rainy said that having you as a sister is the biggest stain on her life. She'd never say that. Poor thing. Didn't you realize she and Dad despised you? What? Dad too? Yes. He laughed and said that if anyone knew we had an ugly child like you, Rainy's engagement would be ruined. So stay out of sight or leave the house tomorrow afternoon. Got it? Yeah, got it. I'll stay in my room. Good. You've always been obedient. Mom, can I ask you something? What is it? Make it quick. You're wasting my time. Am I unwanted? I'm your daughter. Not anymore. But from the beginning, I was happy with Rainy. But your dad wanted a boy, and we ended up with an ugly failure. Who do you even resemble? Must be a genetic mutation. I get it. I don't want to hear any more. You asked, didn't you? Anyway, clean the house in the morning and stay in your room in the afternoon. Yes. And leave in 2 months and never come back. Yes. I never want to see your face again, understand? Yes, I understand. Lisa, it looks like you kept your promise and moved out. Mom, thank you for everything up until now. Do you have a place to go with that $10,000? Yes, I made arrangements beforehand. I'll be fine. Are you worried about me? What? Of course not. This is the last time we'll ever speak. Don't contact me again. I'm ending my role as your mother today. Understood. I won't contact you or come back home. And don't do anything to trouble me or Rainy. Her wedding is coming up soon, and it would be terrible if it got called off because of you. So live your life without involving us. Live like the unattractive person you are without causing us any trouble. I understand. Goodbye. Lisa, what have you done? Who is this? Come on. Have you forgotten all I did for you? Just kidding. It's been a while. By the way, Mom, what do you want? Do you know what time it is? What time? It's still early evening. More importantly, I need to know why Rainy's husband asked about you. What have you done? He wants to meet you. I don't understand. Oh, it must have been released there too. What are you talking about? By the way, where are you right now? I'm living in London. London? I had no idea. I've been here since college. You really have no interest in me, do you? Amazing. Well, I went to high school as a formality, but I researched universities myself and handled everything on my own. You told me to leave the house and said you'd provide no support, so it's no wonder you don't know. By the way, it's the middle of the night here due to the time difference.
I don't care about that. With only $10,000, how did you manage? You must have stolen money from the house. Not only are you ugly, but a thief too. How ungrateful.
Hold on. I only got $10,000 from you.
Then how did you go to a university there?
I had a scholarship. You said you wouldn't accept anything but that. You told me to figure it out myself, since you wouldn't give me any money. You really don't remember, huh? Rainey went to a local university while living at home, not working and enjoying her life. I lived alone, handling everything myself without touching any family money.
Fine. So you're abroad. What are you doing now? What was Rainey's husband talking about?
I studied theater at the university.
Theater?
After graduation, I started writing scripts. One of my recent dramas became a hit and gained attention. He probably heard about it. Maybe he's read something about the awards ceremony.
Awards ceremony? Did you win something? When?
I won a scriptwriting award 6 months ago. It wasn't a major competition, but the lead actor also won an award, so maybe it was in the news.
It must have been a small award. You have no shame bragging about that. Ugly losers always get cocky over the smallest things. It's truly embarrassing.
I'm not bragging. Well, I won a prize this time, so I paid off all my loans accumulated from the university time.
You got that much money?
Not that much, but enough to rent an apartment in Shoreditch.
I don't know how much that is, but you got rich and famous, right?
Well, I guess so. Not sure about famous.
Why didn't you tell me about the award? You could have at least mentioned it.
Excuse me? You told me never to contact you again.
No way! I would never say that. You're my precious daughter.
I don't know what you're plotting, but don't involve me. So that's that.
Wait a minute. Rainey's husband wants to meet you. You left home before her wedding, remember? He wants to finally meet and talk to you. Being recognized by a big company's CEO makes me proud. You haven't come home in ages. To make a good impression, you should come back at once.
Huh? You're joking, right? You told me never to come back. I have no intention of returning.
Don't say that. Oh, I have an idea. Come back and have him introduce you to his friends. I met them at the wedding and they're all wealthy. You could marry into money.
No, thank you. Marry into money? I'm getting married soon.
What? To whom?
To the lead actor I mentioned.
Is he British? You never know what they're thinking. Marry a reliable American man. To make it worse, he's an actor? It's like having a freelance job, right? He's probably just using you.
I don't need your approval, and he's not British.
Even more suspicious. He's probably poor and after your money. Don't marry him. You deserve better.
Don't start acting like a mother now.
What? It's normal for a parent to worry about their child.
You've ignored me all this time, and now you have the nerve to say that? You never helped when I needed you. You make me laugh. I won't forgive you for saying he's poor and after my money. He's from a small country, but he's royalty there.
What? Royalty? You're being deceived. How could someone as unattractive as you live such a fairy tale life? You're being swindled and will lose all your money. Oh, you said he's an actor? He's fooled you. You're ugly and inexperienced with men.
What are you talking about? Are you crazy? Don't say weird things when you don't know anything. I met him in college and we've been together since then. He told me he fell in love with my personality, not my looks. And it's true that he's royalty, but he doesn't act superior and he's a wonderful person. I've been to his hometown and met his parents. They treated me well and are a lovely family. I was abandoned by my own family, but I found a new one, and I'm happy. So please, don't get involved in my life anymore. Don't say that. Just come back here once. I promised Rainie's husband that he'd meet you. Don't ruin my reputation, please. Oh, and bring your fiancé too. As your mother, I have the right to see what kind of person he is. Mother? What are you talking about? You never did anything motherly for me, and you haven't contacted me in 7 years. Don't act like one when it's convenient for you. It's disgusting. How could you say that? You and Rainie are both precious to me. I'm so proud to call you my daughter. You said having Rainie was enough. She's all you needed, right? Now I have my new family and that's enough for me. So this will be the last time we talk. Wait, please. What now? Just meet Rainie's husband once. I told him you and she are close, but you couldn't make it to the wedding. How could you lie like that? I'm impressed. So, will you come back? Of course not. I apologize for not inviting you to the wedding. If you say I discriminated against you, I apologize for that too. Please forgive me. Let's make up and be a family again. We're mother and daughter. Time will heal us. We've already cut ties. You ignored me, but now that I'm somewhat successful, you want to use me for your benefit. What's in it for me? You make me sick. I'm never coming back. Never coming back? What about my promise to Rainie's husband? I don't know. You made that promise on your own. How can you say such things after everything I did for you? You ungrateful child. I've told you many times, I will never forgive you. Oh, I almost forgot. What? Can you tell Rainie something for me? Why don't you tell her yourself? I've been blocked for 7 years now. So, what do you want to tell her? She hasn't hidden her secret social media account very well. Wait, she's running a secret account? She's posting some pretty risky stuff. If someone sees it, especially her husband, it could be a disaster. What kind of things is she posting? She just got pregnant, right? Yeah, after a long struggle with infertility, she finally did. Well, it seems the baby isn't her husband's. What? That's nonsense. Are you trying to ruin her just because you're jealous of her looks? She wrote on her secret account that she's pregnant with her boyfriend's baby, but hasn't told her husband. There are a lot of incriminating posts. I took screenshots and saved them. What do you think will happen if her husband sees these? If you keep bothering me, I can send them. To whom? To her husband, of course. Oh, but wait, I don't have his phone number. He's a company CEO, right? I'll just email them to his office then. To the CEO. No, why would you do that? Then stop bothering me and leave me alone. I want to cut all ties with you. All right. Goodbye, Mom. Take care. I cut off all ties with my family and blocked them on my phone. From what I've heard from a close friend back home, Rainie was caught by her husband with a secret account just before she was about to give birth. As soon as the baby was born, they did a DNA test, which confirmed the child was not his, but her lover's. Of course, he filed for divorce and left nothing for her to take. Unable to handle the shame, she disappeared, leaving her newborn behind. My mother, despite her old age, is now raising the baby. But with my father living on his pension, they don't have much money and their life is quite tough. You know, Alex, your outfit today is awful. You're already not that attractive. So at least try harder with your fashion. Is it really that bad? I've never been good with fashion, but I'm trying. Trying? Really? Poor Michael. He's so good looking. Why did he choose someone like you? I know. I'm really lucky that he chose me. I wish he'd divorce you, though. You two don't match at all. There's no way we're getting divorced. You're so desperate. But seriously, when the three of us are out together, it looks like Michael and I are the perfect couple, and you're just the maid, right? That's so mean. I know I'm not as pretty as you, but I do try with makeup and fashion. Do you really have to be that harsh? I'm just honest. I say what I think. So, you're going to the movies with him tomorrow, right? Yeah, we are. Well, I want to go with him alone. So can you not come? What? Are you planning to tag along on our date again? Excuse me? Who do you think you're talking to? You're the third wheel, so don't get it twisted. Listen, he's your brother, not your boyfriend, okay? So what? You always try to join our dates and even crawl into his bed when you stay over. Isn't that a bit much? Are you jealous? No, he scolded you about it just the other day, remember? That was because you told him to say that. You ugly cow. Just because you're his wife, don't get carried away. You're jealous of my looks and fashion sense, aren't you? No, I'm not. If you keep harassing me, I'll show him these messages. You're so annoying. I'm done. Hey, Alex, do you have a minute? Oh, it's been a while, Fiona. What's up? I got a boyfriend. Really? Good for you. No wonder I haven't seen you around lately. That's not important. Listen to this. His sister is super clingy. She tags along on every date, never leaves his side, and even when I stay over, she shares the bed with him while I sleep on the floor. Can you believe that? And he doesn't say anything. It's so gross. I'm his girlfriend, not her. Who does she think she is? Wow, that's something. But, you know, that's exactly how I felt when you did the same thing to us. So now you know how I've been feeling. Is that how you felt? Of course. You tagged along on every date, clung to Michael, and when you stayed over, you crawled into his bed. It was really gross. But at least he told you off, so it wasn't as bad as what you're dealing with. That's so mean. Well, you felt the same way about your boyfriend's sister, right? And by the way, Michael said it was creepy too. But he put up with it because you're his sister. My boyfriend isn't even on my side. What should I do? If you can't stand it, then break up. But you and his sister seem similar. Maybe you'll get along after all. Be serious. I'm being serious. And you know, I've had enough of your harassment. I can't stand you. Michael and I have decided to move out of the city. So even if you break up with your boyfriend, don't get involved with us again. You can't be serious. I'll be all alone. Don't leave me. Michael can't abandon me. You need to stop being so dependent on your brother. Until you fix that, he won't see or contact you. No, please, don't do this. I'll apologize. I need him. It's your own fault. What goes around comes around. Take care. I'm sorry. Don't leave me behind. At least, let me talk to Michael. Michael and I blocked Fiona, and we're living peacefully in the suburbs. I've heard she asked around, trying to find out where we are from my in-laws and friends. But everyone knows about her obsession with her brother, so no one told her. In the end, she couldn't tolerate her boyfriend's sister and ended up breaking up and becoming a recluse.
Hey, Janet, will you please break up with Ken? We're in love. You're talking about that again? The answer is always no. He's my husband. I'm not breaking up with him. What? But he didn't come home today again, did he? Isn't that because he doesn't love you anymore?
He called me to say he had some trouble at work and couldn't come home. Oh, wait. How did you know he isn't home? Don't tell me.
You're right. He's taking a shower here right now. He said he finished work on time because he wanted to see me as soon as possible. He didn't want to go home, so he lied to you. See, you can't say anything back. You are always like that. When I tell you the truth, you won't be able to say anything. So, get off your ass and hand over Ken to me.
Why are you so obsessed with him? You're still young. Why don't you go out with someone younger than an old man like him?
I want him. He looks just like George Clooney and has a cool voice. Why is such a cool guy like him your husband? You are so chubby and old. You're always so shy, and you don't match with him at all. Just break up with him.
We've talked about it a lot and decided to start over. Please, don't mislead him.
It's so funny that he's not going back to you after talking it over with you.
That's...
What? Poor you. You're not attractive and your husband is not interested in you. I know why you won't leave him, even though he's cheated on you so many times.
Huh?
If he left you, you won't be able to live on your own. You don't have a job and you only worked a little when you were single, right? You say you can't work to make ends meet now that you're on your own, right? You really are a woman who can't do anything on your own. He said that too.
What did he say?
He said you can't do anything on your own because you're so naive.
He said that?
Yeah, he's laughing and saying you'll just die without his money.
What?
Don't get mad at me because I hit the nail on the head.
I'm not mad at you.
Well, you're actually living on his money, aren't you? You can't complain no matter what he says. If you divorce him, I won't cut you off.
What do you mean?
Our mother died 2 years ago, right? We only have each other. And if I cut you off, you'd be all alone in the world. Aw, that's too sad. So if you divorce him, I won't cut you off.
If I don't divorce him, you'll cut me off?
That's right. But it's hard for you to be alone, isn't it, Janet? So, divorce him.
Oh no.
He's finishing the shower because you take too long to make a decision. Well, we're going to have some fun now, so don't interrupt us.
Hey, he's my husband. What you're doing is wrong.
Shut up. You are just jealous because you're not attractive and your husband doesn't want to be with you. Well, I'll see you later.
Susan. Susan, what do you mean by this?
What? I just got the divorce papers in the mail. Oh, wow. You got it already? They are already filled out. All you have to do is fill your part out and submit them, okay? That's not what I'm saying. Who wrote this? It's obviously not his handwriting. This is forgery, and that's a crime. Because if I don't do this, you won't divorce him. What are you talking about? Ken and I talked it over and decided not to get a divorce, but to start over. Does he really want to leave me? He doesn't even know about the divorce papers, does he? You are so annoying. I'm giving you an opportunity because you guys don't break up easily. It's just a matter of time before you guys break up, so hurry up. I want to marry him as soon as possible. Why are you so obsessed with him? There are many good men in the world. But why my husband of all people? Because there's no one else out there with that looks. What? His looks? You want to be with him just because of his looks? That's right. I bet his kids will be good looking too, right? I want to have a baby with him. I see. So that's what this is about. What? Do you have a problem with that? No, I don't. But why did he marry you? He's such a good-looking man. He's too good for you. How can you say that? Because it's true. You don't look like me at all. That's probably why he is so crazy about me. I wrote them for him this time, but next time I'll have him write them himself. Just hurry up and get a divorce, okay? I won't divorce him no matter how many times you tell me. Janet, I have good news. What? Listen. I'm finally pregnant with his child. What? Don't you get it? I'm carrying his baby in my belly. Isn't that great news? Are you sure? I've been feeling a little sick lately, so I just took a test and it came back positive. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy for me to say congratulations, but, well, congratulations? What? It is good news, right? Your sister is pregnant. Well, yes, but I'm not sure if I should be happy for you when you're pregnant with my husband's child. Well, you're right. But now you can divorce him, can't you? I checked with him about that and he said he has no intention of divorcing me. Did you tell him about the pregnancy? What are you talking about? He is always telling me he wants a divorce. He says he is divorcing you and marrying me. I'm sure he'll be happy about the pregnancy. That's good. I'm getting a divorce. What? Really? Yeah, he's all yours. Yay! But you know, I won't divorce for free. What do you mean? I'm gonna get alimony. How much do you want? Let me see. I'm willing to let him pay you alimony to end things smoothly. That's very understanding. How about $20,000? Is that enough? That's so little for him. What? I think that's all he can afford. Are you making fun of your own husband? Saying $20,000 is all he can afford? He works for such a big company. A big company? That's right. Because their office is located in the center of the city. Well, it is, but... Oh, I forgot to mention. He isn't the only one who's going to be paying me alimony. What? Susan, I'm going to charge you too. You're kidding! You're trying to extort money from your sister? Of course. I've been harassed by you over and over again. And to top it off, you're asking me to divorce him because you're pregnant with his child. I deserve to demand you $20,000 in alimony. I'd win in court. I'll pay you that, and I don't want to get into trouble, so let's not go to court. I'm pregnant and I want to take care of myself. You're a woman too. You understand that, right? I don't. I've never been pregnant. You're getting divorced without knowing the joy of childbirth? Alimony is nothing. You sound very generous. You work like part-time. Can you pay it? Don't worry. He can pay you when necessary. I don't know if he can. What? You sound like a sore loser. Stop it. I'm not a sore loser. Well, as long as you two are happy, I won't say another word. Yay! I'll get back to you on this. Okay. Janet! You tricked me. What are you talking about? What do you mean by, you tricked me? I mean, his job. I thought he worked for a big company. I never said that. You just assumed he did. I mean, you think every company in that building is big. But he works for a cleaning company for the building? I told you, he doesn't work for a big company. I didn't hear it. And you know, he doesn't wear a suit to work. I thought his company was casual about it. But that doesn't mean he'd go to work dressed like that. He's good looking, so he looks stylish no matter what he's wearing. Ah, well, love is blind. Stop it! Can you do me a favor? What? I'd like you to lower the amount of my alimony. Huh? That's impossible. This amount is for the emotional trauma you've caused me. I'd never do it. It's just a divorce because he cheated on you. $20,000 is a ripoff. Don't talk like that. I haven't forgotten that you harassed me besides the affair. Huh? Do you have any proof of that? You left slanderous comments on my social media, didn't you? Did I? Don't play dumb. You're an old lady. That's not all. You're the one who left the obscene picture in my mailbox. Obscene? It was a picture of me and Ken. It was a picture of you naked. Ugh, that's disgusting. You're just playing the innocent. I felt disgusted. $20,000 is not enough. Okay. I'm pregnant with his baby. I'm sure the baby is going to be beautiful with his genes. My heart is overflowing. By the way, how can you be so optimistic? What do you mean? Even if you get alimony, you're getting a divorce. You don't have a job. How are you going to live? You have zero income. What? That's not true. Huh? I don't go to work, so you don't know. It's called passive income. What's that? Well, it's hard to explain. We had our mother's inheritance, didn't we? Yes, but it wasn't much, you know. I was just living off of it, and it was gone. I used it to invest in real estate. What? I bought a condo at a resort overseas. What? And I rented out. How can someone like you who's a housewife and have never worked do that? I have a friend who lives abroad and she taught me how to do it. That's not fair. I want to do it too. But you don't have the money, right? You can't start without funds. So you will still have that income even if you get divorced? Yes, and that little alimony. That's not fair. Well, I'm going to have a beautiful baby. When is the baby due? In 7 months. I'll let you know when it's born. I hope it comes out okay. Thank you so much for giving up Ken. Happy pushing. Take care. Janet, what's going on? What's wrong? Did you have a baby? Don't play dumb. Explain it to me right now. Explain what? What happened? Is the baby okay? She was just born. It's a healthy baby girl. Oh, congratulations. I bet she's adorable. What are you going to do about this? What are you so angry about? Did he have a plastic surgery? Ah, yes, he did. Why didn't you know? When I was dating him, he was in a motorcycle accident and he was in a life and death situation. That's how he got his face badly injured, so he had to have plastic surgery. Didn't you know that? Because he looked the same at your wedding. So it was before that. I brought him home and said he was my boyfriend. All I remember of your boyfriend was a tall but ugly guy. That was Ken, the guy you looked down on. What? You're kidding, right? That ugly guy was Ken? That's what I am saying. He's the only guy I've ever dated. You're kidding. What are you going to do about this? Why are you so angry? If I had known that he was a hottie from a plastic surgery, I would have never had kids with him. What? If I had known he was ugly, I wouldn't have taken him from you. How can you say such a terrible thing after you stole my husband? I don't want a baby with this face. I'm giving her and him to you. Give me back the alimony. How can you do that? It's your baby. You're responsible for raising her. You're the mother. Pull yourself together. I don't want to. I was deceived by you. I'll go talk to you when you get out of the hospital. I'm sure you're emotionally unstable right now, having just given birth. I'll be in touch. Janet, what's going on? It's exactly what I told you. I'm leaving the US and moving abroad. You should marry Ken and raise the baby. Are you giving up on me? Huh? Don't talk nonsense. If you hadn't taken my husband away from me, this wouldn't have happened. I was frustrated because I thought you had a good-looking husband who worked for a big company. But in reality, he just underwent a plastic surgery and works as a building cleaner for a small salary. I liked him. He was such a sweet guy before he got the surgery. But once he got the new looks, his personality changed. He cheated on me many times and we started over, but when he cheated on me with my own sister and had a baby with her, I thought there was no way to fix it. Janet! I don't want anything to do with you anymore. What? I'll take this opportunity to cut you off. You're kidding! What are you talking about? You probably thought that if you cried to me, I'd forgive you, didn't you? I bet you thought you'd get away with the alimony and dump the kid on me. I've lived my whole life being disrespected by you, so I can see right through that. Damn it! How am I supposed to pay alimony when I have a child? Why don't you get a job? Take her to daycare or something. Help me! I don't know anything about raising kids. Oh, that's too bad. I've never raised kids either. Stop goofing around. Oh, look at the time. I have to go. What? I'm not done talking. See you later. Good luck with the kid. Hey, Janet! After this text with my sister, I left the US. My ex-husband is still unfaithful, and when Susan got pregnant, he left her for another woman. Susan went to her office and made a scene, and the police were called. I was worried about the child, but I heard that the ex-in-laws took her in and she is doing fine. Susan borrowed money from a loan shark to pay the alimony. To pay back the debt, she is forced to work in a shady establishment, crying.
Hey, when you get home today, don't go to your room. That's gonna be my mom and sister's room.
What?
You're gonna stay in the kitchen from now on. You have to cook anyway, so it's okay, isn't it? I'll get you a sleeping bag later.
Hey, hold on a sec. I don't get it. What's up with you all of a sudden?
My sister Ella got divorced.
Divorced?
That's right. She and my mom got kicked out of their house. That's horrible, isn't it? So I decided to take care of them.
How long are they going to stay?
What do you mean, how long?
Well, they're not going to be staying with us forever, are they? It will be easier for them to plan if they make a definite deadline first. And it would save everybody from worrying about all sorts of stuff.
What are you talking about? I'm saying my sister and mother are moving with us starting today. That's the deal.
Living together?
You should be happy about that.
Absolutely not.
It's already decided. You want poor Ella, who got divorced right after the baby was born, and mom to go out on the street?
Well, I certainly don't want that. But living with us for the rest of their lives? That's not the answer, is it?
You're surprisingly heartless, aren't you?
I don't think that's the problem here.
Anyway, I'm bringing Ella and her baby back here tonight. You'll take care of them.
Huh?
Especially since mom is 60 years old, I want you to cook her healthy food. Take her for a walk every morning and help her go places. You need to take complete care of her.
No. Wait a minute. I have a job, okay? I'm just talking to you on my lunch break. I don't have time for this.
You work from home. You can at least take care of mom in between things, can't you?
I'm already working and doing all the housework. And now I have to take care of my mother-in-law? I mean, we talked about moving in with your mother when we got married. But she was just really mean and too difficult to get along with.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because you were such a selfish woman, mom had no choice but to go to my sister's house. And the result is them getting kicked out of their house. In other words, my sister got divorced because of you.
Excuse me?
So you, as a way of apologizing, have to do as much as you can to take care of my mother and sister. And of course, don't cut corners on the housework. Especially the cooking. Mom's a picky eater. You've been using your job as an excuse to cut corners and never cook any good food. Take this opportunity to learn to cook for my mother.
That means I have to take care of my mother-in-law, do the housework, and work. I won't have any time to rest at all.
You'll have to figure that on your own. It's because your lack of experience that you can't make time.
Don't you realize you're talking nonsense?
Anyway, I'm bringing Ella and the baby home, so get everything ready.
Hello, Dawn. Did you hear from my brother? Yes, I did. I heard from Andrew that you're planning to live in our house. You and your mother are moving in today, right? No, I think he may have said something about living together. But rest assured, I don't intend to be that much of a burden on you. Oh, is that right? But I heard that you got divorced and got kicked out of your house, so you have nowhere to go. I guess I need to explain my situation first, right? Where do I begin? My husband and I are divorced, and it's temporary. Huh? You know that we and my mother were living together, don't you, Dawn? Yes, I do. After your father passed away, your mother was left alone and you were worried about her. I heard that's what you said. That's a lie. What? The truth is, neither my husband nor I had any intention of living with my mother. I heard that when you married my brother, that she was abusive to you. Yes. It's the same with my husband. Before we got married, my mother checked out my husband's income, his co-workers, his boss, the company, and so on. She insisted that I should stop being with such an unworthy man. But I overcame her objections and joined my husband, and we were very happy. But my mother came to our house and stayed there. Oh no. I told her to leave, but she wouldn't listen. My husband, who is also a kind man, started to say that he felt bad about kicking her out, so she moved in with us. Wow, that must have been hard. And that was the beginning of my hellish life. Every day, my mother calculated in detail when my husband came home, how much money he made, and how much overtime he worked. She yelled at him when he didn't make enough money and cursed him for not being able to leave her daughter with a more capable man. It's unpleasant just thinking about those days. Even my kind husband became exhausted and decided that it was all just too much. So I talked with my husband, and we decided to temporarily divorce to deceive my mother. We planned to move far away together and secretly remarry in a new place. So that's what it was. I was going to have my mother live alone from now on, but I didn't expect that my brother would help my mother and let her live with us. I'm sorry for getting you into this. Don't apologize. I didn't think my husband would insist on having my mother-in-law live with us either. Because I've refused to let her live with us before, he didn't listen to me at all, so it's not your fault. Thank you. But why does Andrew want you to live with us? It seems like your and Andrew's stories are basically different. About that, my brother seems to think that I'm a housewife who didn't make enough money and got divorced and lost her way. He's also mad at me for the divorce, saying that my husband kicked me and my mother out of the house. He wants to help me and my mother, so he says he'll let us live with him. But the truth is, you were a stay-at-home mom, right? You guys can't get married again right away. What are you going to do until then? My husband is giving me money to live on for the time being. So I was thinking of hiding out somewhere and living alone, but if my mother is going to live there, I can't just run away. Can I move in with you and take care of my mother? Of course I will pay for the living expenses. But we don't have enough rooms. We only have one vacant room. I've been kicked out of my room and told to sleep in the kitchen. The kitchen is outrageous. Dawn, go ahead and stay in your room. I don't mind if my mother and I share a room. Your job is working from home, right? I'll keep an eye on my mother so she doesn't disturb you, and I'll do the housework. That would be very helpful. My husband won't listen to anything I have to say. But if you ask me, I can't say no. If a deadline is set, I'm not opposed to you living with us. Let's talk about who's going to do what to make it work. Thank you very much. It really helps. Thank you too. And there's one more thing I wanted to talk to you about. Huh? Would you like to talk again without my brother? Would it be better without him there? Yeah, there's something on my mind, but I think it's going to be kind of hard for you to hear. I think I can guess, but anyway, okay. It's almost time, so I'll go for now. Okay, have a safe trip. Excuse me, Dawn. Are you still at the supermarket? Yeah. I'm about to go check out. Sorry, but can I get you to get me one more thing? What? Mom suddenly said she wanted strawberries. Strawberries? Do you think they sell them this time of year? They might not be in the supermarket, but I called a fruit shop in the mall and asked, and they said they had them there. So I asked them to hold them for me. I'm sorry, but could you please go pick them up? Okay, sure. I'm sorry for my mother's selfishness. I wish I could go with you and help. No problem, I drove. Besides, if I don't buy them, your mother will make a fuss again. I'm so sorry. Don't worry, it's not your fault. Thank you for keeping an eye on my mother-in-law while I was gone. Thank you too. I really appreciate it.
Looks like you're fulfilling your role as a wife nicely, huh?
Andrew?
I heard you bought strawberries for my mother. I'm glad to see you're taking good care of my sister and mother.
And you, on the other hand? Ever since my sister-in-law and mother-in-law came to live with us, you've been coming home later and later. Recently, you've been coming home in the morning. Before you know it, you won't be coming home at all.
It's not my fault things got so busy at work. Anyway, I have to do it to make up for the extra mouths to feed.
Ella is putting in enough money, right?
Huh? There's no way she has that kind of money now. If you're going to talk back, think a little better before you say it. Don't complain when you're the one who's being fed in the first place.
I work.
You gonna say I'm working too? Well, let me tell you that measly salary you're making working from home is nothing to brag about. So, what then?
Nothing. Hey, I got the results.
How was it?
It's all bad.
Oh, is that so?
How about on your end?
My husband is already waiting for me over there. I'm ready to go whenever you want.
We should move on this as soon as possible. Well, I have some formalities to take care of, so can you wait until next week?
Understood.
All right, I'll get busy.
Hey, Dawn, where did you go? You left me signed divorce papers. Do you know what you did? Mom is very upset and furious. I'm the one who's providing for you. You're the one who should be served with a divorce. Now stop this and get the hell back here.
Okay, I understand. Then I guess we're divorced after all.
What?
I said, I see your point. Divorce is the only way.
Are you serious? You think you can live without me?
Yes, in fact, I can live without you.
What?
Don't tell me you just noticed the divorce papers. We left that house 3 days ago.
That long ago. We?
Of course, with your sister.
What? She was a housewife right before the divorce. She's even poorer than you, working from home for pennies on the dollar. There's no way she can leave home and live on her own.
What are you talking about? Your sister moved in with her husband.
Huh? Again, what are you talking about? She was abandoned by the terrible guy.
It was you guys who abandoned her.
Huh? What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. That's not a reason for you to leave.
Well, it's true the situations aren't directly related. We just timed it together.
Huh? Timing?
I mean, I left a thick envelope next to the divorce papers. You haven't seen it yet?
The envelope was there, sure, but...
That should easily explain why I left and why I want a divorce.
What? What the hell? When did this happen? When did you take these pictures?
Can I assume that this is a reply to the contents of the envelope?
A report from a detective agency on an investigation. You requested it because you thought I was seeing another woman, didn't you? How long have you known? How long have you been aware of it?
About a month before your sister came to our house.
What?
I mean, your sister knew about your affair too.
Huh? Why?
Why? You really are clueless about what's going on around you, aren't you?
Clueless? What?
Did you forget that your sister and I are from the same university, though we were in different grades?
Well, come to think of it.
Your secret lover, Brenda, was a classmate of your sister, and we were in club activities together too.
Huh?
She was a notorious presence back then, and it was only a matter of time before we heard about it.
Really?
Besides, you suddenly moved your divorced sister and mother in to live with us with the pretense of needing a place to live. That's why you made me take care of them.
Oh.
You were going to let your mother boss me around all day and make me take care of her. And by putting me through all of that, divert my attention away from you. That way, you thought you could cheat all you wanted. Pretty stupid idea, if you ask me.
No,
You rarely came home, so you didn't know about it. With the help of your sister, your mother's bullying was largely contained. Thanks to her, I had enough presence of mind to know about your affair and to request an investigation by a detective agency. Your mother also became quiet after she found out about your affair.
Oh no, really? My mother knows about it too? Sis, are you even human? You can't tell Dawn and Mom about my affair.
Huh? What? I'm not so low as to take the side of someone who cheated, no matter how much she's a relative of mine, right?
What is that? You yourself got divorced by your husband, lost everything and went broke, even though you went through such a hard time. Do you want your brother to go through that painful experience too?
What are you talking about? I'm remarrying my husband.
What?
Haven't you heard from Dawn? My husband and I are divorced, but it was only temporary. Mom forced us to live with her, and then she started bullying him so badly that we decided to get a divorce, trick Mom, and then remarry in a faraway place.
Oh, come on. Seriously?
You didn't think the divorce was because I was cheating?
It wasn't?
Don't compare me to someone who's so stupid he got caught cheating.
Jeez.
Just so you know, I didn't tell anyone my current address as a defense measure against Mom and you. Not even Dawn knows where I live.
What? Why would you take precautions?
Because I'm cutting all ties with you.
Cutting ties?
It's too much trouble to explain it all in detail.
What's too much trouble?
My brother is a scumbag and an idiot, and my mother is a parasite and a bully. I'm going to say bye to such a toxic family for the rest of my life after this message.
Oh, come on, sis.
Good luck taking care of your monster mother. See you later. I demanded alimony from Andrew. Both my mother-in-law and Andrew said I was cheated on because I was not a very attractive wife. Such excuses could not be accepted in court, and a divorce was granted. The alimony was paid in a lump sum from the estate of my deceased father-in-law. My mother-in-law's retirement fund was skimmed. My mother-in-law was getting impatient, cursed Andrew every day, and told him to work harder. Finally, she was kicked out of the house. I have since moved far away and continue to work from home. I make enough money to live on my own and have no problems. I received a postcard from the airport saying that my sister-in-law and her husband had decided to flee overseas for their own safety. I hope they are living happily after that.
Janet, I had fun today. The food at the restaurant was delicious. Above all, your fiancé Bob was so nice that my heart was pounding.
Susan, you were very excited today.
Yes. It's a rare experience to have dinner with both families.
That's true.
But I never thought you would marry someone from our company. We work together at our dad's company, but we work in different departments and on different floors, so we don't get a chance to see each other at all.
That's true.
Hey, how did you get close to him? To be honest, I had the impression that your taste in men wasn't that good. I was really surprised that you got a catch like him.
Oh, wow.
You know, your ex-boyfriend was a plain, unremarkable guy.
He was honest and a very nice guy.
Honest. To me, he seemed like a dull, nerdy guy. Well, you are also rather plain type, so you two were a good match. But Bob is stylish and has good taste. And he works for our company, so he must have a steady income, right? He started working here the same year as you. And he's in the corporate planning department now, right?
Yes.
That department is full of elites. They say it's the starting point of a career path. You did a good job catching him. He's too good for you. Tell me, how did you get him?
How? We just happened to be next to each other at a company party and hit it off. He and I both enjoy watching movies. We started talking about movies and we decided to go to the cinema together.
And you guys have become an item.
After all, it's more fun to be with someone who has the same interests as you.
Well, I'll ask him to go to the movies next time.
What? You mean the three of us, including me, right?
No way. It's just me and him.
Huh?
After the movie, we'll go out for a drink. And maybe we'll get to know each other better.
Wait. What are you talking about? He is my fiancé.
That's why I'm asking him out.
What?
Because I can't believe that you are marrying someone like him. I'm kind of frustrated. You two are in the same department, so you met first, but I'm definitely a better match for him. You don't mind me going out with him, right? You're my big sister, so please give him to me.
You know, stop messing around with me.
I'm serious.
You've always wanted my stuff, haven't you? Toys, clothes. Whatever I had, you tried to steal them.
I can't help it. I just want what you have.
But he is not a thing. It's not something I give away.
Then I'll just take him.
What?
Actually, I exchanged contacts with him today.
No way. When did you...
It's as if he's mine now. We work at the same company, just on different floors. There's plenty of opportunities.
Give me a break. Do you even know what you're doing?
I mean, are you hiding something from him?
Hiding?
About your chronic disease.
That's...
I knew you were hiding it. You shouldn't trick him.
I'm not tricking him. When I was a kid, I was in and out of the hospital. But I am much stronger now, and I can live a normal life. I'm under observation, so it's not like I have a chronic illness. I don't take medications regularly, and I don't have to tell him that, do I?
But being under observation doesn't mean that you're perfectly healthy, does it? And like you, I rarely catch a cold. And I got all A's in my medical checkup. And I'm 5 years younger than you. If he sees me, younger and healthier, he will choose me.
Wait, Susan, are you going to tell him about my disease?
Of course. You shouldn't hide things from your fiancé.
Don't do that. I'll tell him about my illness.
When are you going to tell him? Isn't it too late to tell him after you get married? I mean, can you have a baby with a body like that?
My doctor says this doesn't affect my pregnancy and delivery. This is personal. You have no right to tell him.
As your sister, I can't keep it from him. If you ruin his life, it would be a big problem, wouldn't it?
That won't happen.
I hope not. If your illness suddenly gets worse and you collapse, he will be shocked. If anything, Janet, you can collapse and be taken to the hospital.
Huh?
That's right. If you get sick before you get married, I win. If you stay in the hospital for a long time, you can't get married. In the meantime, I'll make sure him and I get to know each other better.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm going to tell him about my illness. He knows that I'm not that strong. Susan, don't do anything unnecessary.
I'm only going to tell him the truth.
That's not what you're supposed to do. We're engaged. Don't be a pain. Bob, tomorrow is Saturday and we are off work. Why don't we go look for a wedding venue? Oh, sorry. I have plans tomorrow. You said that last week too, and we didn't do it. We don't have to be in such a hurry. There are tons of wedding venues out there. Why don't we go look next week? Even so, it's better to be close to where our parents live. Besides, according to my friends, popular wedding venues fill up quickly. If it's not a good location, it'll be hard for our relatives to come. Don't worry, we'll figure it out. Well, by the way, when are we going to get the marriage certificate? Marriage certificate? We are supposed to register first and then have the wedding, aren't we? I think it's better to get the registry done before we get too busy with the wedding. Well, we could do it after the ceremony, right? Huh? It can't be helped. I'm so busy with work. I can't go to the office when it's open. But can't you leave a little earlier for a day? It's an important once-in-a-lifetime thing. Don't rush it. Let's wait until I'm settled down with my work. Bob, you've been acting weird lately. What? After we met our parents and started talking about the wedding, we've stopped moving forward. You think? You're still not looking for a place for the wedding. You're even trying to delay the register. You don't want to marry me anymore? No way. I'm worried because you're acting weird. You're thinking too much. Don't worry. I'm just busy with work. I'm positive about our marriage. By the way, there's something I want to check. Check? About the future of the company. About the company? You're the president's daughter, and you're a candidate to be the next president. If I marry you, I'll be the husband of the president's daughter. I myself could be a candidate for the next president, right? Well, I think so. But why are you asking me that? Let me get straight to the point. If I marry you, what are the chances that I would be the next president? I think it would be big. When I think about having a baby, there will be a period of time when I can't work. I think there is a good chance that my father will ask you to take over since you're on the career path. That is, if you are the first to succeed him. What are you trying to say? Your sister Susan is also a candidate to be the next president, right? She's the president's daughter too. If she were to take over, you and I would be just company employees. I don't know about that. For now, my father wants me to take over the company. If nothing happens, I don't think my sister will become the president of the company. There. What? You just said that if nothing happens, right? You have a disease. There is a chance that it could get worse and you would not be able to work, right? And you wouldn't be able to be the president. Then she would be the next president, right? Well, but I can't imagine my illness getting worse. Even though I'm under observation, I'm living life like everybody else and I'm working just fine. That said, you never know what's going to happen. To be honest, I'm worried. Of course, I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but I can tell you this for sure. I'm not going to leave the company for an extended period of time because of my illness. My sister will not take over. Are you sure about that? Alright then. Let's go get the marriage certificate soon. When can we do that? Well, next Wednesday. I'll finish work early. We can go register the marriage together. Okay. Thank you. Bob, sorry about today. It was the day we were supposed to get married. I ended up in the hospital. I didn't expect to have an accident on my way to work. A car ran a red light right in front of me. I pushed the brake pedal hard, so luckily I didn't get hurt. But I was so shocked that I passed out and had to be taken to the hospital. But don't worry. Doesn't look like the disease has come back. I'm staying in the hospital for a couple of days to be safe. But as soon as I get out of the hospital, let's go register our marriage. Bob, what the hell is this? I just got back from the hospital. All your stuff is gone. What's going on? Ever since I got admitted to the hospital, you haven't answered my phone calls. You haven't responded to my text at all.
Oh, you're out of the hospital?
Bob, where are you now?
I moved out.
Huh?
And also, I already submitted the marriage certificate.
Wait a minute, what do you mean? You've already registered our marriage? But you moved out? We haven't registered our marriage yet, have we? I had an accident on my way to work on the day we were supposed to get married.
I'm telling you, it's not the marriage certificate with you.
What do you mean?
I got married to Susan, and what I submitted was my marriage certificate to her.
Marriage certificate with her?
Because if I marry you, our future won't be so bright.
What are you saying?
Don't tell me you think I'm serious with you.
What?
Who would want a plain and uninteresting girl like you? I prefer a younger and prettier girl. Like Susan.
What? Then why didn't you ask her out first?
The only reason I approached you was because I wanted to be the company president. You said you're going to take over your father. I thought that if I married you, I might have a better chance of becoming the president down the line. That's why I proposed to you, and now here we are. You said that your illness couldn't get any worse, but you got hospitalized.
It wasn't because of my illness. I just fainted from the shock of the accident that happened right in front of me.
But that doesn't change the fact that you collapsed. That means you're weak. On the other hand, Susan, who's healthy and strong, is more likely to succeed him, right? I chose her because it would be the quickest way to become the next president of the company.
You mean you didn't want to marry me?
You're just realizing that now? Well, I got locked out. After we got married and you become ill, it would have been a disaster if I had to take care of you in bed.
Wow, I didn't realize you felt that way.
You're just the company president's daughter, and a possible successor. I feel sorry for you. You ruined your life on the day you were going to marry. But it's your own fault for being sick, so don't blame me, okay? I have the right to live happily. That's why I got engaged to your sister. I'm going to cut you off. Stay in the hospital for the rest of your life.
You'll regret it.
What? I'm not going to regret anything. I'm going to marry Susan and become the president. I'm telling you, don't depend on me for help afterwards.
That's my line.
Stop acting tough. See you later. Hey, Janet. You did it, didn't you? Why did you fire me and Susan? Don't ignore me. Say something. I mean, where are you right now? I went to our old apartment. It was empty.
I went back home.
What? Home?
Because I'm about to take over from my father. I have to study.
Huh? Wait a minute. You got sick. It's the healthy Susan who's going to take over.
Huh? What are you talking about? I told you before that she won't take over, didn't I?
But
she'll never be able to succeed her father. That won't happen.
Why?
Because my father is angry with her. He said there is no way she would take away her sister's fiancé. I can't hand over my company to that kind of person. So he has decided to kick my sister out of the company and out of the house.
Kick her out of the house?
He's going to completely cut her off.
Wait a minute. Then what about the assets she was supposed to get?
There's no such thing.
Huh?
My father's consulted his lawyer friend and they're working on a procedure so that none of it will be given to Susan.
You're kidding.
He's kicked her out of the company and now she's a stranger who wants nothing to do with our family. Bob, you were told to leave the company too, right?
I don't agree with that. This is an unfair dismissal.
Oh my father didn't fire you. He just tried to demote you to a depopulated area.
That's like firing. I can't just go from one career path to the grave.
But you're the one who pissed him off.
You're the one who tipped him off.
I didn't do anything.
Bullshit.
He was with me the day I got out of the hospital.
What?
My parents picked me up from the hospital when I got out. That's why my father saw all of your messages on my phone.
Oh no.
My father and mother were both appalled. They said they didn't think you were such a scumbag. So he tried to send you to a remote place so he wouldn't have to see you. But you turned it down and quit, didn't you? You can't call it an unfair dismissal.
I'd rather quit than be sent to that place.
Well, whatever the case may be, it doesn't change the fact that you guys quit on your own accord. Good luck. I'll take over from my father and make the company even bigger.
Wait, let's go get the marriage certificate now.
Huh?
I was wrong. I should have trusted my first instinct and married you after all. The person I really love is you. She seduced me and I got confused. I love an honest woman like you more than a frivolous woman like her. I'm really sorry. Let's get back together. Hey, let's get registered and go look for a wedding venue too. I can't wait to see you in your wedding dress. You'd look great in any dress.
Idiot.
Huh?
I realized I didn't have good taste in men. I learned it in a hard way. I mean, you were reluctant to go look for a wedding venue. You kept putting off the registry. I knew something was wrong at that point. After all, you don't care who you are married to. You just want to be the president.
Well, I thought I'd be lucky to be the next president, but I only love you.
Unfortunately, there's no going back. We're done. Thank you for everything. Goodbye.
Wait a minute.
Oh, let me say this one last time.
What is it? You're ready to forgive me?
Huh?
Fine, say whatever you want. I'll do whatever it takes to marry you.
Well then, you'll have to pay me a handsome alimony.
Huh?
You broke off our engagement because you cheated on me, so I'll charge you alimony. That's all I wanted to say. I'll ask my lawyer to do the rest. So, goodbye then.
Wait a minute. Give me one more chance. Please.
After that, Bob persistently tried to get me back together. I blocked both his phone calls and his texts, and asked my lawyer to take care of the rest. The divorce was finalized, and Bob and Susan were charged alimony. I am now learning company management under my father as the next president. I have not been in touch with Bob and Susan at all since the divorce. The rumor has it that they both had trouble finding new jobs. They are both working multiple jobs to make ends meet. Bob approached Susan for the purpose of becoming a company president, so he no longer has a reason to be with her. It seems there is no love between them. However, Susan is not willing to let him leave her because she needs Bob's money to survive. It seems that they are living a life far from a happy marriage.
Bob, what should I do? It's an emergency. Please call me.
I'm on the train to my client's place, so I can't answer the phone. What's the emergency?
Bob, thank God, I got through to you. I just went outside because the delivery guy just came. There was a little girl in front of our house. I don't know, maybe she is 3 years old. While I was dealing with the courier, she came inside our house. I was going to call the police, but I asked her why she came to our house. She said, "You brought her here?" Is that true, Bob? Do you know something?
Yeah, I left her in front of her house. That kid is my sister's. She wants you to take care of her.
What? When did she get married? And she gave birth a few years ago, right? Never heard of it. I didn't even congratulate her.
Huh? Didn't I tell you? She lives out of the state, and we hardly ever see each other. She's so busy, she hardly ever visits our parents. The last time you saw her was at our wedding, right?
I think so.
Then it's been about 5 years, right? She could get married and had kids, right? I forgot to tell you because she didn't have a wedding. Besides, her husband cheated on her, and they divorced right away.
Well, then I understand what's going on. But why would you leave her child without telling me? Don't you feel sorry for this girl? Besides, I have a job too. I can't take care of her. You should have talked to me.
You started working from home last month, right? You're home all day, so you can take care of the kid, right?
You know, why do you think I can take care of the kid just because I work from home? My workload is the same as before. I have to work like hell to finish it. Of course it's impossible.
I knew it.
Huh? What?
I thought if I told you in advance, you'd say you wouldn't do it, so I didn't dare discuss it with you.
Of course I wouldn't. I mean, it's not that I don't want to. I'm just saying it's physically impossible. I'll talk to the company about the situation, and I'll take care of her today. But will she come to our house to pick her up? I mean, does she know where we live? Did she say what time she'll be here?
I didn't ask her what time, but she said she wants us to keep her for the rest of the month.
Huh? I thought it was just for today. And that's still more than 3 weeks. I can't have that. And it's going to be a problem with my work. Besides, I've never raised a child. You know that. So why did you take her in? And where is she?
You ask too many questions. You're annoying.
Huh. Suddenly I got this child and I don't know what's going on. Of course I have a lot of questions.
Okay, she went on an overseas trip.
Huh. Traveling for almost a month, leaving her kid behind. If she really wanted to go, she should have taken her kid.
She's been raising a child by herself. I think she just wanted to be alone and enjoy her freedom. Don't you get it?
I don't even have a chance to talk to her much at all.
You know, she has already left for overseas. You can't complain about that now, can you?
What? You make it sound like it's my fault. Is there anyone else who can take care of her? I want to discuss what to do starting tomorrow, so come home early today.
Oops. I almost forgot to say something important. I just remembered.
What's important?
I'm going on a business trip for the rest of the month. I've been so busy I forgot to tell you.
What? Don't forget to tell me something that important. And for a whole month? You're not going overseas, are you?
I have to go from one place to another all over the US. And I don't even know when I'll be able to move on to the next place, depending on how the work progresses.
Why now? If that's the case, I wish you hadn't taken her in. Isn't it terrible to just leave her with me?
You're the one being cruel. What do you mean, leaving her with me? She's my sister's child, so stop complaining and help her.
I can't do this alone. I've never raised a child before. I'll talk to Susan.
Absolutely not.
Huh? Why not?
She is old but still working, right? And she's been busy at work and not feeling well. We can't rely on her.
I see. So we can't rely on her either.
Don't worry. You are responsible and you can manage.
I don't think it's that simple.
Janet, I've just got to the station. I'm going to a client's office now, so I won't be able to text you. Then I'll count on you.
Hey, Bob. It's been a week since you left her with me. I've tried to call you several times, but I can't get through. And I sent you texts. They went unread. What the hell is going on here? I had no choice but to tell the company about the situation, and they understood me. They agreed to cut back on my work until she came back, but at the very least, you should ask me how I was doing. I'm at my limit. I've never raised a child before. No matter how much they've cut back on my work, it takes me so long to do anything. And even when this child cries, I don't know what she wants. Every day goes by so fast. And the next thing I know, the date has changed. I don't get to go to bed until 1 a.m. I'm so anxious that I can hardly sleep. My parents are gone, so I have no one else to turn to. I can't take it anymore. Bob, please text me. Susan, I heard you're not feeling well, and I'm really sorry to bother you, but I have something I want to discuss with you. Is now a good time? Janet, it's been a while. Of course, feel free to talk to me about anything. Also, I was wondering, what do you mean I'm not feeling well? Bob told me that you're not feeling well. He told me not to worry you. I really wanted to talk to you sooner. Why did he say that? I'm fine. Well, I'll ask him about it later. Talk to me about what? You can tell me anything. Actually, I was taken to the hospital and had to be hospitalized. Hospitalized? What happened? About 20 days ago, Bob left an unknown child in front of our house. Huh? Why would he do that? Who the hell is that child? I didn't know what was going on, so I immediately contacted him. He said it was his sister's child. What? My daughter's child? That can't be true. He said she went on an overseas trip. He wants me to take care of the child since she's raising her on her own. He says she should go on a trip abroad to relax. I have a job, and I said no, but I am now working from home. He said, you should definitely be able to take care of her. I'm going on a business trip for a month starting today. I'll count on you. I had never raised a child before, and I tried to do it my own way. I couldn't sleep for days on end, and I collapsed from exhaustion. I'm really sorry, Susan, but if you're not too sick, would it be possible for you to take care of the child until I get better? I've always had confidence in my health. I never thought I'd be hospitalized. I think my body has reached its limits. I'm going to ask you one more time to clear my head. Your sister-in-law is my daughter, right? Bob's sister? Yes. My daughter is still single, and of course, she doesn't have any kids. Huh? Then whose child is she? I'm confused too because I just heard this for the first time, and I don't know whose child you were keeping. All I know for sure is that she's not my daughter's. She lives far away from us, so I don't get to see her very often, but I saw her the other day, and she said she was trying to get married. She told me that she went to an obstetrician and was told that it was difficult to have children, but she said she wants to get married as soon as possible and try to have a baby. I'm getting confused. Janet, where is that child now? Right now, a colleague of mine is taking care of her for me. When I collapsed this morning, I knew I had to protect the child. I called my colleague in desperation, and she left the office and came to my house. She said, I'll take care of the kid. Your job is to get well. She even called an ambulance. She saved me, but she has a family too, and I can't cause her any more trouble. Janet, I'm on my way. Can you tell me your friend's address? Just tell her I'm on my way. I'll be there in 3 hours. Are you sure? It's pretty far. This is huge. I'm worried about you. Besides, you are going to need a change of clothes in the hospital. If you allow me to come into your house, I'll bring your clothes to the hospital. Susan, that would be really helpful. You don't have to worry about anything right now. I just want you to focus on getting better. I thought you should have called me sooner, but my son said I was sick, so you were very considerate and didn't call me. I'm so sorry. Don't apologize, Susan. I'm grateful to you for just coming here right now. I can only thank you. Thank you for saying that. Janet, I think you should get some rest. I'll call you when I get to the nearest station. You can lie down until then. Thank you very much. I will do so.
Janet, I'm home. You're not working? Don't slack off when you say you're busy. Hey, Janet, where are you now? I won't forgive you if you drag her kid around for your own sake. Yeah, I called you to apologize. I was so busy with work that I didn't even notice my phone was off. When I turned on my cell phone, you called me and sent me messages a bunch of times. I must have received nearly 1,000 messages. I was stunned. If you see this message, contact me immediately, okay?
Bob, you little...
Mom, long time no see. What's up? Did I do something?
Don't play dumb. I know everything.
What are you talking about?
I heard you just got home.
What? How do you know?
Because I'm with Janet right now.
What? I'm at home right now, but you two aren't here. Where the hell are you?
I'm at the hospital.
What? Hospital? What the hell is going on?
She collapsed from exhaustion and was hospitalized.
Huh? Seriously?
You know she's never raised a child before. You forced her to take care of the child. Besides, she's working too. You thought she'd take care of her because she's responsible and kind, didn't you?
That's...
You didn't want me to find out about the affair, so you made it impossible for her to rely on me. You said that I was sick. How can you lie about your mother being sick? That's really disgusting. And you pretend that she's your sister's child and you're on a trip with another woman? Your sister's still single and has no children. How can you lie like that?
I was on a business trip the whole time. I'm sorry about the kid and I lied to you. But don't speculate and say things like that.
Are you saying the business trip was real? You swear you didn't lie?
Yes, I swear.
You're helpless.
What?
That girl is the daughter of your ex-girlfriend from college.
What? Why?
I figured it out just by looking at her. She looked exactly like your ex-girlfriend. I had no idea you were still talking to her. How could you betray Janet like that?
Well, where's the kid?
She's with us.
Good.
She's a good girl. After Janet collapsed, I live at your house. I've been taking care of her. Janet must have taken good care of her these past few weeks. She wants to go to the hospital every day to visit her. So today, when I came to the hospital with her, I got a text from you. How did I know you were on a trip with your ex-girlfriend? Because I contacted her parents.
What? You're kidding. How the hell did you know their contact information?
Janet has friended your friend from college on social media who came to your wedding, so I got in touch with him through there. I reached out to someone who knew your ex-girlfriend well.
And you went to all that trouble?
I only connected with him this morning. Your ex-girlfriend is a single mom now. Her parents were told that she and her daughter were going on an overseas trip with her boyfriend. It never occurred to them that she was dating a married man and that his wife was taking care of their grandchild. They cried and apologized over and over again. They're going to pick her up at the hospital. You should come to the hospital right now. I'm sending you the hospital's website now. It'll just take 10 minutes to get here.
Oh, no. You guys know everything. Then I don't want to see you too.
You're so pathetic. Why did you turn out to be like that? Maybe we didn't raise you right. Just come to the hospital. If you don't come, people will never forgive you.
Okay. I'll be there.
If you want forgiveness, leave the house now.
I'll be right there. Mom, you tricked me. I was leaving the apartment to go to the hospital. Suddenly, a couple of guys in black grabbed me and put me in some kind of crazy car.
Oh, thank God they got you.
What's so great about that? Where are they taking me now? Who are these scary-looking people? They're taller than me, and they've got muscles too. Seriously scary.
Have you ever heard of XYZ?
What? They're famous for reforming delinquents, but they're rumored to be very strict. They're going to take me there?
Well, yes, but it's a proper construction company. Actually, the president of that company and your dad have known each other for a long time. Dad told him about you and asked him to rehabilitate you. He said, if you're asking me, I'll do it.
No way! I have to work!
You're lying to me again. You got into trouble at work. You quit because you were too uncomfortable staying there. You took your severance pay and went on a trip with your ex-girlfriend. I know that.
You know all that too?
You need to get whipped into shape. You're not getting out of there until you're decent. It's useless trying to reach us. And you can't even contact us because they'll probably take your cell phone away in the first place.
They'll take my cell phone too? I really don't like this. Somebody, please help me.
Susan kept supporting me and I was able to leave the hospital. I asked a lawyer who knows my in-laws to file an alimony claim against Bob and his ex-girlfriend. The divorce was finalized. I was forced to take care of her child and had to be hospitalized because of it. I was paid a higher amount than the average for alimony. His ex-girlfriend's child will be raised by her parents. She is working diligently under the supervision of her parents' relatives' company every day. She is earning for the alimony she owes me. Bob's alimony will be paid to me from the salary he earns from his hard work at the construction company. I hope that his working hard every day at the company makes him reflect a little on the way he treated me.
Hey Rose, I'll be home early today. Can you make me my favorite fried chicken tonight?
Oh, hi honey, you must be tired. You're earlier than usual today.
I've been working overtime a lot lately. I'm starving, so make sure it's ready and on the table when I get home.
Sorry, I'm not feeling very well today. I hate to ask, but would you mind picking something up on the way home?
Oh, come on, what are you whining about? It's your job to cook. Can't you at least make me some chicken?
I'm really not feeling well. It's all I can do to get out of bed. Just pick something up tonight.
This is just the same as always. You're always saying you don't feel well. Why don't you think about someone else for a change? I'm really bushed from work. I would at least like to have a nice hot meal on days I can get home early.
You don't have to talk to me like that. I work full-time too. I'm especially out of it today. It's not my fault.
It's probably not anything anyway. You're just acting, so you don't have to go to the trouble of making dinner.
Of course not. I really can't get up. Please understand.
Okay, that's enough. If you don't care about me that much, I'm not coming home today. I'm sick and tired of your selfishness.
I understand. You don't have to come home. You're on your own today.
I will. See ya. Rose, did you take the day off work today?
Yes, I did. I woke up this morning and I still wasn't feeling well. I asked my boss to let me use my paid holiday.
Oh, come on. Going out of your way to take a day off is a bit much, isn't it?
I'm going to try to make it to work tomorrow.
By the way, I need you to clean up the house for me.
What? I clean the house every day.
I'm telling you to make it spotless.
Why?
Because I've decided to have my parents live with us.
Excuse me?
Especially since my mom is so picky about cleaning, make sure there's not a speck of dust.
What's with them suddenly living with us?
You didn't cook dinner last night. I went home to my parents. That's when they asked me if they could move in with us. They're both old now and they're worried about their health. They asked me to help them out by letting them live with us.
I see, but I can't live with them, so you'll have to tell them no.
Huh? Why can't you live with my parents?
Even though they're in-laws, they're strangers to me. I don't want to live with them and have to worry about them every day. I've heard so many stories about problems living together with parents.
Don't talk so coldly about them being strangers. You're my wife and you married into my family. You can think of them as your own parents and you don't have to worry about them.
Oh no, it's not that easy. Besides, even if we all live together, who's going to help them?
What do you mean?
It sounds like your parents want to live with us because they're worried about their health. What if they get sick?
Well, I guess just take care of them. Or just take them to the hospital.
Who's going to take care of them? Who's going to take them to the hospital? Even on weekdays when you have work, can you take time off?
Why would I take time off from work? That would be your job, wouldn't it?
What are you talking about?
I'm busy with work and I can't suddenly take a day off on a weekday.
I work on weekdays just like you.
But you're just a regular employee. You have a small workload and light responsibilities, so it's easy and convenient. I'm in a responsible position as a section chief, so I can't just go and take time off like that.
I guess your parents can't live with us after all. If that's the way you think about it, there's no way I'm living with them.
What the hell?
Basically, you should be the one to deal with your parents. It doesn't matter if I'm the wife or not, or whether my workload is light or not. And I don't see why you have the nerve to bring up the idea of them moving in together at a time like this. I'm sick in bed, missing work.
What do you mean you're sick? You're just laying around in bed.
Oh man, you're making me feel even worse. I'm going to bed, so we're done talking about this. I need to rest, so don't call me for a while. Rose, do you have something against your in-laws? Jasmine, what's wrong all of a sudden? Don't be so obvious. Andrew told me. He said you refused to let us live with you. Oh, about that. If it's about living together, let's talk about it some other time. I'm sure he told you, but I'm not feeling well. Oh, just be quiet. We're not talking about your health right now. Our living together is more important than that. Oh, God. My son wants to help his parents. You ruined it by refusing to live with us. That's not true. Andrew says he wants to help, but he's not going to do anything. Even if you guys got sick, he wasn't planning to take care of you. He wouldn't even take you to the hospital. He was planning to make me take care of his own parents. What's wrong with that? Oh gosh. It's a wife's duty to take care of her husband's parents. Besides, I don't want to bother Andrew, who's busy with work. So you're saying if it's the wife, you can bother her as much as you want? That's what a wife is supposed to do. Just get some common sense. Stop fussing around and get the place ready for us. Apparently, you're not feeling well, but get yourself together and get our room ready. We're planning to move in there by the end of the month. No, that'll be a problem. I don't want to live with you. Don't just go on deciding everything one-sidedly. Oh, you be quiet. You have no right to refuse. You should just shut up and do as we say. Oh my God. Oh yeah, and by the way, I better tell you up front, but we're not paying any living expenses even though we're living with you. Our son, Andrew, said living with you is a way of showing respect to us. He said we don't have to pay anything. What? And both of us have activities on the weekend, so you'll have to take us and pick us up. Activities? Dad is taking painting classes and I'm learning yoga. No way! Do I have to deal with all of that? Because, Jasmine, you're our daughter-in-law. Oh, and I forgot to tell you the most important thing. When we move in with you, we're going to need some pocket money. Pocket money? I'm going to pay all your living expenses and give you an allowance too? Social security isn't enough to get by on these days. Senior citizens have their own social life, you know. If you want an allowance, why don't you ask your son for it? It's hard to ask him to do something so embarrassing. That's why I'd like you to take care of it on the side without telling him. You're both working, so I'm sure you have plenty of money. Oh, this is all just too much. And there's no way I could be able to live with you. I'm really sorry, Jasmine, but we will never live together, so you better give up on it now. What did you just say to me? Well, I have to go now. I think I'm getting even sicker because of you guys. Andrew, I'm going to be hospitalized.
What? Hospitalized?
Recently, I've been feeling very nauseous and I don't have much appetite at all. So I went to the hospital. It looks like I have a big ulcer from stress.
I didn't know it was that serious.
I thought it would go away if I just stayed home and slept. I've been working pretty hard lately. Maybe that's why.
Oh, come on. How could you have any stress when you don't even work that much? What's going to happen to my life when you're in the hospital? I'll be eating at restaurants every day from now on, and I'll have to clean up after myself.
You don't have to talk like that. The doctor says I should stay in the hospital for a week or two, so you'll have to take care of yourself during that time.
So you're going to be in the hospital that long? Then I guess we will have to have my parents live with us.
What? Live together?
They live with us and my mom will take care of the housework. You have no right to complain. It's your fault for getting yourself hospitalized and not being able to do your job.
Why are you just going ahead and deciding all this on your own? I told you I don't want to live with them.
Shut up. I told you you have no right to complain. My parents always wanted to live with us and I need help with the house. It's a conflict of interest.
I can't believe I'm going to have to live with them when I get out of the hospital. It's so bad it makes the pit of my stomach growl.
Okay, I've made up my mind. They're moving in starting today.
Oh God.
I'll start moving my parents' stuff in right away. I don't care what you say. They're living with us.
I told you I don't want to. I can see my mother-in-law rubbing me the wrong way every day.
Do you really hate my mother that much? Then you'll be in the hospital for the rest of your life. There's no place for you to come back to.
I'm not going home.
What do you mean?
I'm going straight home to my parents' place after I get out of the hospital.
What do you mean you'll go back to your parents' house? Why aren't you coming back here?
Of course, it's because I'm getting a divorce. I can't live with you anymore.
What the hell?
Forcing this on me while I'm in the hospital? I never thought you were such a selfish person.
Oh, come on, why are you suddenly talking about divorce? Are you seriously planning not to come back when you get out of the hospital?
Why? What are you worried about? There's no place for me to go back to, is there?
That's just a figure of speech. It's because you wouldn't listen about living with my parents. I thought it'd be a good time to proceed with the plan because you were in the hospital. I thought you would just come home as usual after you got out, and then you'd accept living with them because you had no choice.
I've told you again and again, I absolutely refuse to live with them. So I won't accept it because I have no choice, and I'm choosing divorce.
Oh, come on now.
Or rather, it was because I felt like I couldn't live with you anymore, even before they were going to live with us.
What? Me?
Hey Andrew, do you know why I got a hole in my stomach from stress?
It was because you were working too hard, right? Even though you don't even really have a job title like I do. It's funny that you're working so hard when you don't even have a real job. You're pretty bad at getting your point across.
You have no idea. Hard work doesn't just mean your job. I work full-time every day and you leave all the housework to me. On top of that, I have to take care of you.
Huh? You've been doing the housework and taking care of me for a long time. It's ridiculous that you're getting stressed out over it now. You've at least had time to rest.
In my spare time, I was collecting evidence of your affair. Thanks to that, I didn't have time to sleep at all.
What's that? Wait a minute. Hey, what do you mean evidence of my affair?
You think I didn't know? I've known about your affair for a long time. The woman you're having an affair with is a temp worker at your office. You pretended to work late and went out with her 4 times a week. It seems you're really into her.
What? How long have you known about this?
Well, I found out about 6 months ago, I guess. I ran into you on the way home from a company welcome party. I happened to see you two walking hand in hand.
What?
I immediately asked a professional agency to investigate the affair, but the investigation was more expensive than I had imagined. And even if we got divorced, I was worried about the future with the money I was making at the time. So I let it be for 6 months while I prepared for the divorce.
You can't be serious.
Because you left me with all the housework, I couldn't do any overtime and I got stuck in the ranks. So I worked tirelessly to get a promotion. I worked harder than usual to stay on time and finish more than usual so you wouldn't find out. And in my spare time, I'd look for evidence of your affair. It was hard work and it made me sick to my stomach every day, but it got me the promotion. I'll be making a lot more money and I'm not afraid of getting divorced from you anymore. I've got plenty of evidence that you cheated on me, so it'll be easy to file for compensation.
Oh, wait a minute. I was just having a little fun. It's not serious, so there's no need for divorce.
It's unbelievable that you would make me do everything so you could go out and fool around. It only makes me want to divorce you even more.
What?
As soon as I get out of the hospital, I'll proceed with the divorce proceedings. And I'm going to demand compensation from you. Please make sure everything goes smoothly so I don't get a hole in my stomach again.
Oh, come on now.
Don't be disappointed. You won't have a wife that doesn't want to live with your parents. From now on, you can be as respectful to your parents as you want. Okay, so I gotta go now. I've already told them I don't want any visitors, so don't come storming into the hospital or anything like that. Rose, what are you thinking? Andrew's really upset. He said you slapped him with a divorce out of nowhere. You're not serious about divorce, are you? I'm serious. I don't want to live with a cheating creep anymore. Just because he cheated on you? Don't be stupid. Come home when you get out of the hospital. You're moving in with us. Why do you want to live with me so badly? It would probably be easier for you guys if you didn't have such a troublesome daughter-in-law. Because your father and I are getting old and we are worried about our health. You're lying, aren't you? Huh? Because you won't be able to pay off your debts behind your son's back without me, right? What? I had a bad feeling about this. The moving together was sudden and you guys were very persistent about it. I thought there might be something behind it, so I did some research. I found out that you and your husband are in debt. That's a lie. How do you know that? What did you do? I took a look in your mailbox. I found a lot of demand letters. One of them was from a consumer finance company. What a thing to do. You snooped in our mailbox? Who do you think you are? Who do I think I am? Well, I'm your daughter-in-law. It's an invasion of privacy to look at other people's letters. That's insane. Don't talk like I'm not family. Andrew told me that my in-laws are family, not strangers. I didn't even open the letters. If they're family, it's fine to look inside the mailbox, isn't it? What? The reason you asked me to give you some money without telling Andrew? Was it to pay off debt? I don't know the specific amount, but it sounds like it's pretty bad. Well, that's... But it is hard, isn't it? Senior citizens have their social life. The monthly fees you pay together for your activities amount to about $800. If you quit that, you could pay off your debts. But you can't stop because you have your social life. If it's too hard for you to do it, I can contact them and tell them you're withdrawing from the classes. Don't do that. Painting and yoga are the only thing we have to live for. Dad seems to enjoy having a beautiful art teacher teach him. And I'm having fun learning yoga from a young, handsome yoga instructor. It's hard to pay off my debt, but I don't want to stop. Well then, go ahead and continue while being in debt. I'm not going to be a family member anymore, so it's none of my business. I'm sure your kind son Andrew will help you out as part of his respect to his parents.
Rose, you're already discharged from the hospital, right? Why haven't you come home yet?
What are you talking about? I told you I wasn't going home when I got out of the hospital.
My mom and dad are waiting for you. Why don't you hurry up and come home?
How many times do I have to tell you I'm not going there? We're divorced. We're strangers.
Hey, do me a favor, Rose. Will you reconsider the divorce? I was just screwing around. I would never leave you.
Cheating is cheating, for fun or not. The fact that you cheated on me doesn't go away. No matter how much you apologize, it's a waste of time. Just get the divorce and pay off your parents' debt.
I can't handle that much debt on my own.
What? Is it that much?
$100,000 in total. I'm so shocked. It's way more than I imagined.
How could it be as much as $100,000? They were just spending money on expensive lessons, weren't they?
The thing is, I didn't know it either, but they were both spending money left and right. My dad's retired and on a pension. He was spending money the same way he did when he was working. Slowly, their savings started to dwindle until they ran out, and his debt started to mount up.
Oh, since you mention it, they both like traveling abroad, don't they?
I think they went abroad at least once a year.
If you kept doing that while living on a pension, you'd run out of savings.
I can't believe my parents were in debt. It's sad how pathetic they are.
But on the contrary, it's a good thing they only have that much. You can afford to pay back $100,000, can't you? You're getting a really good salary. Even if you pay me my share of the property and compensation, you still have a good amount of savings.
And now that savings is about to run out. I'm about to be fired from my job.
What?
That woman betrayed me.
What? Did she dump you? Why?
You said you were divorcing me, so I had no choice but to propose to her. She turned me down and told the company.
Wow, you said she was just a fling, but then you asked her to marry you?
Well, I had no choice. You said you were divorcing me.
I can't believe you proposed to her.
I can't go back to being single now. I can't do anything about the house. There's no way I can find someone to remarry a divorced guy who lives with his parents.
That's why she turned you down.
She's the only girl I had at the time.
And as a result, you were embarrassingly dumped.
This really sucks. She seemed really into having a good time, and then she played the victim. She lied and said that I threatened to cut her contract if she didn't do what I said. Because of that, I was immediately suspended by the company.
Wow, you're a hopeless man, but your mistress is more ruthless than I thought. She's been sleeping with someone's husband for the past 6 months and then plays a victim?
I didn't see that coming either.
That's too bad.
Don't talk to me like I'm somebody else. I need you to prove my innocence. Of course, I admit that I cheated on you and I apologize. I'll even pay you some compensation. So please come back to me and tell the company the truth. With the evidence you've gathered over the past 6 months, I can explain to the company that our relationship was mutually consensual.
I respectfully decline.
What?
I would never go back to you, but out of pity, I'll lend you the evidence I have of the affair, but I'll charge you a fee. Let me see, how about $5,000 for all the evidence?
Are you kidding me?
Collecting all of that proof gave me an ulcer. I'm not going to lend it to you for free.
Oh, give me a break.
And you have to agree to the divorce immediately. Otherwise, I won't lend you one piece of evidence no matter how much money you offer me.
I don't want a divorce.
But you want proof of the affair, right?
Oh God, it's not fair to make divorce a condition.
Well, I'll leave it up to you. Bye. After that, Andrew persistently tried to get me back together with him. I guess he was still afraid of getting fired from the company, so he reluctantly agreed to the divorce. He immediately transferred the compensation and the $5,000 for the use of the documents. Thanks to this, he was able to receive proof of the affair from me and was able to avoid being fired. Soon, however, Andrew voluntarily resigned from the company. Rumors of the affair spread within the company. He couldn't take everybody continuously looking at him sideways. After resigning, Andrew and his parents began to live on part-time jobs. Because of debts, the family finances were tight. Of course, his parents had to stop going to their classes. They all just moaned and complained, saying it wasn't supposed to be like that.
They are working hard from morning till night every day. As for me, I returned to my parents' house to start a new life. Thanks to the support of my family, my health has improved. I have been entrusted with a challenging job at work, and I am living a fulfilling life.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.